Test 1, 2. How's my audio? Nice to see you all. Starting up in just a minute. Hello everyone, welcome to Twitch Tuesday on the Coding Train. I am your host, Dan. This is a new experiment, at least for the month of January. It's been really hard to make this happen on Tuesdays, but I'm dedicated to the bit. I was like, I should just do it tomorrow. I have a whole day clear tomorrow and I have 1,500 different things happening today. There's a low battery device somewhere in this garage that beeps about every seemingly 30 seconds. That's going to drive me completely nuts. But you're here, I'm here, welcome. Is this the second to last Twitch Tuesday of January? And then I will make a decision about whether to double down on this in February or not. Curious to hear from you all what you think so far. So, let's jump in. And I know Simon in the chat is expressing a strong desire for me to make affiliate. So I'm not concerned about that because if I decide I want to focus on Twitch streaming, I will just knock out a whole bunch of streams in 1 week and be right there because I have everything else but just not streaming often enough. Oh, that beeping. All right, somebody keep track of the time. It went off, 5-10 seconds ago. Let's see how long. I mean, am I going to really need to deal with this? Or just, I think I can manage it. All right, let's see if I can. Is your picture slightly lagging behind sound, or is that just me, asks Center Shocks 44. Well, I can't tell you because the picture of myself is not lagging behind my voice, but I would not be surprised if that's happening for you. It is something that I have dealt with and have adjusted certain streaming settings to optimize for, but I'm hoping Adam2S says it's fine. So what is happening on Twitch Tuesdays, you might ask? Well, let me open up this old-timey fancy web browser I have here and head on over to... Oh, you don't see there it beeped again. That was not a full, was that a full minute? I don't know if we got through a full minute there. Let's go over here and let's head to, what's showing up here? This thing, that's my Stream Deck. I like to push it a little bit out of the way so you don't see it. Let's head over to Genuary.art. So in addition to being dedicated to Twitch Tuesdays, I am dedicated to January 2022. Every year, I think this might only be the second or third time, I've wanted to participate and I have too many excuses why I can't. This year I have no good excuse. So I made it every single day. I have made something based on a Genuary prompt. And so maybe I'll show some of the ones that I made since last Tuesday, and then begin to work on the prompt for today. I think one of the things that is really exciting to me about this is I've been struggling to figure out what topics I want to approach next in videos for coding, coding challenges and the like. If I now have 3 really strong choices. So if I go here to my Twitter and get rid of the sidebar, I should be able to find. So first of all, one of the things I want to do today is make sure I download and run the newest version of Processing 4. I'm very curious about all these color palettes. So I'm going to take a look at that. This is a particular algorithm, a map, strange attractor-like simulation that somebody in the Coding Train Discord pointed out to me. And I'm not crediting that person, but you go find it in the general. I don't have my Discord open to show you, but I should go find it. Thank you to whomever suggested this. I had a lot of fun playing around with it, and I think this could make for a great coding challenge video. On the one hand, it might make sense to have a video all about many different kinds of attractors, but this one has some interesting qualities to it on its own. So I think it would be worth it. Interestingly enough, there was a typo in my code that generated these 3 images. So they're actually not technically exactly correct in terms of the algorithm that's on this Wikipedia page, but close enough. This one here is correct as far as I know, but just a different, this is just drawing a lot of dots. These are drawing all the paths. So these 2 should really match up with this one being upside down. I didn't flip it, didn't flip the y-axis for this one. You flip that, you get this one, with this just being a rendering of all of the points where they kind of end up, whereas these are all the paths that lead up to those ending points. So I would love to do this as a coding challenge video. There's this wonderful tweet thread which kind of goes through some interesting animations that I would love to reproduce about the particular algorithm. Could you hear the beep? Please tell me you hear the beep. And I'm just looking at the questions. How did you do the code the sand? Asked Kfon. Let me get to that. I did some attractors long ago. I think I only have a video on the Lorenz attractor, if that's right. Let's look for attractor coding train. That comes up. Are there any other ones? I mean, so there should just be 2 videos. Attraction and repulsion, but that's algorithmic roses. Nope. There's a lot of attraction stuff, but it's just the actual, in terms of a chaotic, strange attractor, just the Lorenz one. So I would love to come back to that. And is that a video from Simon? I thought I saw, yes. And Simon has a video from 2017 on the Lorenz attractor as well. All right, great. Beep. This is really wild. I really want to recreate this animation. It's wild. I love it. And you'll see here, this is going to end up, if we let this finish, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, take a sip of coffee. And, you saw the end. It looks kind of like this. All right. So this is something that I did just with a notebook that helps pair these 2 different machine learning models to take text input and generate an image output. I don't have a lot of knowledge about these 2 models and that particular notebook, other than I got it to run and I was playing around with the prompt. So that's something I could come back to in a video and potentially. But this sand, so we've got the Aikida map, coding challenge, the sand simulation coding challenge for sure I want to do. This was a lot of fun to make. This is just this is a view of it with a bunch of particle systems dropping sand, moving through a noise space. This is the same exact thing, but I'm not drawing the particle systems, so you're just seeing the sand accrue. The color is cycling. And then this is one where I'm showing just mouse interaction. So what I did is I combined both a particle forces-like simulation from the nature of code with what you might call a cellular automata-like system. Basically, all of these particles are falling, and they're looking at a CA underneath them, a grid underneath them. When there is a spot below them is taken, they look to the right or the left to see if there's a spot free, down and to the right or the left. If there's no spot free down to the right or the left, they start looking to the left and the right. And then if there's nowhere they can move, they just stop and get frozen there, and it piles up. The one thing about this is there are no interactions between the sand as it's falling. So a lot of the sand particles actually get lost, and there's no good momentum for kind of building up along the side. So it looks pretty good, but I think there's some things that I could do to make it feel more accurate and build some more maybe sophisticated rules into the underlying system. So I'd like to do that as a coding challenge. It's not something that, it's just, I'm sure this is emulating other systems, but I really just sort of like invented this idea of doing it in my own head as I was, but I would say a really good reference is, I think this is Max Bitker's project, Sandspiel, which is a really elaborate sand simulation with many more features and possibilities. So, and it's WebAssembly, which is wild. So I don't think I will, I think I would like to do a coding challenge and reference this, but just do my own kind of more crude, rudimentary version because, you know, leading people to think about ideas like this potentially. Okay, move away. What else did I maybe miss from Genuary? Oh, I just did the silly pizza thing. I did this. This is actually the diffusion limited aggregation simulation. Exactly, I believe. I'm actually, no. This is A-star. This is A-star. By the way, they all look so similar. This is an A-star algorithm, and I'm just drawing and fading like all of its attempts to solve A-star. This is just circle packing, but where I'm initializing the circles, I'm doing it in a spiral. Some more circle packing, and this is what I did last Tuesday. So before I get to, goes off from 1 to 1 minute. So every 1 minute is good. I have a meeting at 2 p.m., so I got to finish up around 5 of 2. I also could get interrupted because once again, my children are still doing school, remote school this week, next week. They go back in person. I'm the only parent home with them today, so if they should be good between now and 2 o'clock on their remote classes, but if I receive a message, I'll just have to go. All right, so let's go and grab the newest version of processing, 4.0 B3. Trying to think of what else. Oh, one thing that I really want to work on is the recording. My recording this to disk, the audio really peaks, especially if I look down and talk loud. Do you hear that? So I think I need to find a better set of levels. It's actually happening right here in the Focusrite box. So I'm just going to turn that down. I probably made myself very quiet. Could the sensitivity here be? I have some ideas because I did change the sensitivity here. So let me, no. I'm just going to work on some sound stuff for a second. No. Set. I don't know how these mics work. Name, look, advanced, exit, sensitivity. Set. Now if I go back to 32, that made me even quiet. I'm really quiet now. So that means I can turn this back up to where I wanted it. And now I'm probably very quiet, but if I'm yelling down, it's not getting into the red. So can you hear me and adjust your volume in a way that you can, is it okay now? So Abhijit said, I just joined today. What is Genuary? So Genuary is a artificially generated month of time where we build code that makes beautiful things. So it's really just a series of prompts, one for every day, to encourage daily sketching and creativity throughout this month of January. The Gen to substitute for the Gen for generative, the Jan for January, thus Genuary. I don't know, Twitch, you could clip things. Somebody clip that, and it's like the explanation of January for the world to enjoy. And what Simon writes in the chat is correct. So every day there's a prompt. Let's go look at today's prompt, which I've already looked at, and I have no idea what to do for today. VHS. Let's do like a Google image search for VHS. I mean, this one I should really be able to manage. So like a TV static pattern could be interesting. Maybe with like a VHS scrolling tape. I mean, I could do that. I could do like, this is taking a very literal approach. Like what if I took a image of an old-timey television. I could also just do something with this interesting logo, like magnetic on cassette. I wonder if I could actually make this into a mask and actually have rotating tape fill up from one side to the other. I don't know why I'm like obsessed. This is my idea for what to do. How do we all feel about this? I'm looking at the chat. Let's see here. I don't know if I have so many messages I want to look at, but I can't look at them right now because I'm here streaming on Twitch on Tuesday with you. All right, so while I'm thinking about this and seeing if anybody has, encode a video frame into a line of black and white dots. You're gonna have to say more. To me, I think you're thinking of something more than what that reads to me, which is just like pixelating a video into black and white dots. There are some pictures of a cassette with text created with the tape. Thought it would be neat to have a tape spooling out of the bottom of the canvas. That's interesting. Let's take a look at the newest processing. Let's just pop this onto the desktop here. Replace. And let me just move this over to, oh no, it's over there, to run the newest processing. Is everybody okay volume-wise? I didn't get a final word on that. I would like to try to keep it a little quieter like this. You might have to raise your volume, but just trying to my sound in some of the things I've recorded recently has not been good. Magnetic field effect. That is a good idea. It sounds challenging. Is there, I mean, other than my kind of nature of code repulsion sort of or attraction forces, what might be a way to simulate a magnetic field in a different way? Oh, sorry, I missed. Maybe you could make a simple, encode a video frame into a line, and then a series of those lines of dots make the tape. And then encodes a video into a tape. Oh, wow. What? Ising model, says K. Weekman. Let's take a look at this. What happened to my browser? Ooh, this looks great. This looks like the kind of stuff that I love. Oh, now, but yeah, this is, I like these diagrams. I want to see like a visual of what this could be. Visualization. Aha. Okay, I'm liking this. Everything just in the end, and in the end, no matter what you do, it just looks like Perlin noise. Any type of generative art, eventually it just looks like, okay. I like this. Metropolis algorithm. Markov chain. This is going to require some actual reading. I'm just scrolling here. See if there's another animation that I could take a look at. So this to me looks like the most reproducible thing that I could try to make. Now, obviously, I'd have to like start to investigate what's actually going on. I'm reading this now. Maybe a little too much for now. Okay, agreed. We should file that away, though. That would be a great topic for me to learn. All right, so let's go back to this idea of the VHS tape itself. So let's look at this image. Let's download this image. Save image as. Yep, that works. Hold on, am I in the new processing? How do I find all those cool color schemes? Does anybody know? I haven't looked. Color selector. No, that's the actual color selector. Theme selector. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Oh, man. This is way too exciting. I should not be allowed to have this much excitement in my life. I cannot take it. I cannot take it. Whoa. Oh, man. I'm just going to be here for the rest of this stream clicking on all the different themes. I don't know what looks good on stream. This is brand new, potato. Brand new. This is new to processing 4. It's like the most exciting thing. All I want to do, here, let's see if we can make some streaming magic happen. And there's the beep. Okay, hold on. We're going to make this happen, everybody. What am I doing, you ask? Nothing that has any value whatsoever. Okay. All right, everybody. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to click a button here. Remind me later. I'm not ready for that. Should I upgrade to Windows 11? All right. Start lower. It's so good. I love it so much. Let's go with the purple. I think you can't go wrong with the purple. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I don't know if you can make custom themes. Tweet at Ben Fry. I'm sure he's available to answer all your questions on Twitter today. No, please don't bother the wonderful Ben Fry. But if you follow his Twitter, Ben_Fry, I believe it is, you'll find a post about the color themes and who picked them. And there's, I think, a generative algorithm that's generating them. I'm not fully up to speed on it, but I am excited about it. Wait, hold on, we're doing something here. Okay, save. This is Genuary VHS, we're going to call it. And we're going to save this image in Documents, Processing, Genuary, Data, Save. And then let's go take a look at that file, image, and let's open it up in this program, this little program I like to call Adobe Photoshop. What am I saying? I don't know. All right, so I want to make these be little transparent windows. So first let me save a copy. We can make this a Photoshop thingy. Oh, this is not transparent, even in the background? I'll have to deal with that. Okay. So how do we work? How does Photoshop work? Does anybody know? Do I take like this thing? And I do like, oh. Anybody watching want to make me, and then just do that? It says content aware. Oh, whoa! Oh my goodness. No, it's filling it with what it thinks should be there based on the image. Oh, what strange future am I living in? I've been open Photoshop in at least 10 years. Undo that. Edit. Oh, I lost the chat. The chat, I'm sure, is like telling me what to do here. Content-aware fill is not what I want right now. Okay, let's be a little bit more methodical about this. People are answering my Windows 11 questions. Okay, so select. How do I? Well, can I select like a nice? Oh, this will select me a nice little rectangle. Can I? Do you have Sketchbook? Sketchbook Pro. No. All right, wait. We can always refine this later. So I feel like there was a thing that I used to click and it would follow around where I was going. Like I could make little lines to make a shape. Maybe this is what I want. Magnetic lasso tool. That I don't even know. Okay, hold on. This is what I wanted. I think this will do the trick for me. You're live streaming, watching somebody who is like, does not know how to use a computer other than maybe writing some processing code. Try to cut out an image here. Magnetic lasso would be better. All right. No, I don't. Contents. Background. How do I need to like add a layer or something? Ugh, what is going on even? New layer or something? Let's just, wait, hold on. Select, no. No, stop. Select, deselect. Give me this image back. Got it, I got it. Let me zoom back into this image. No. I'm not doing this now. Escape. No. Help. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Now, copy, paste. There we go. And why aren't they in the same place? What is even going on? What is this world coming to? Now. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. Okay. It will snap your shapes to your outline. Okay. We're going to try magnetic lasso. Magnetic lasso. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, go here. There we go. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. What have I done? Oh. This is too much for me. I mean, this is very accurate, but it's taking me a long time for a lot of straight lines that I'm just going to mess up. Am I doing this correctly? There's a lot of effort. Please work. Oh, that looks beautiful. Yeah. Mwah. Okay. Magnetic lasso for the win. Okay. 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 So the other thing I want to do is just get rid of, can I do that like trim thing? Trim. Transparent pixels, no, hold on. All right, fine. Let's just do this. No, get out of me, get out of the magnetic lasso. I can't believe I'm doing Photoshop on the internet. This is really bad. Crop. Okay, then image. No, I don't want to trim. I want to just get rid of. Oh, so I can use maybe like the, isn't there like a select by color thing? No, that's the dropper. Stop. No, I don't want you to record. Okay, what? Why are you wanting to record? Okay, I don't know. Just go away. I don't need to deal with this right now. Let's do save. Okay, I saved this. The magic wand. Yes, where's that? History brush tool. Magnetic lasso. Where's the magic wand? Where is it? I mean, before long I'm going to be writing my own Photoshop in. I can't believe nobody is telling me where the magic wand is in the chat. I just assumed this would come through. Is it in the eraser? No. You guys are just torturing me here. This is like the worst interface ever. Okay, oh, it's in that one, okay? Should be in this one. Magic wand tool, okay. There we go. All right, we have our transparent VHS tape. Save. Image size, what size is this image? In pixels, please. Oh, here we go, pixels. Okay, I do not think that I need to be working with an image of this size. So let's go down to let's just go down to 600 pixels just for, well, hold on. Let me save it as a PNG. Save a copy. Save on your computer as, we're going to get to processing, I swear, PNG, VHS.png. Okay. Image. Am I in the PNG right now? No. Close. Okay. So now if I go here, this one, which is a 12 megabyte image size. Let's try under pixels, 600, and boy, that's small. There we go. Save. Now here we go into processing. Oh, look at the purple. I love the purple so much. Oh, purple processing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at these colors. Woo. I'm verklempt. We're gonna get that image. Something I'm actually trying to get in the habit of doing is always multiplying by a float to scale values. Let's see how this works. Image. Oh, I need to say what image I want to draw. Yes, yes. Okay. This is looking good. Oh, this is looking good. So now, if we were to imagine two spools, I don't know what to, I guess we could think of it as mapping, like if there is the length of the tape. Let's say the length of the actual tape itself is 1,000 pixels. And if it were all wrapped around one, I'm trying to think of how to approach this. The thing is, I'm clearly going to sort of fake this, right? Or do I want to actually try to draw like this spiraling tape? Probably just a series of concentric circles would make more sense. All right, let's take out the image for a second and sort of think about this. And your suggestions are most welcome. So first, let's make the background white. Stroke 0. Circle. Let's just pick an arbitrary location with a, say, no fill and 1 pixel right now. Let's do a stroke weight of 4. Okay. A camera roll type image tape spins through those holes. Yeah, I should probably, I probably should recreate the look of the sort of encasing of the tape, but let's come back to that. Slideshow. So what if the minimum size, like what if I did something like, so clearly, hold on, I have to think about, so what if I did like line from 400, 300 to 50, and I'd say translate, let's translate to the location. 0, 0, 50, 0, circle 0, 0, 50, rotate by some angle, angle plus equals 0, 1, like, okay, that's not what I meant to do, 100, like, and then let's make it rotate faster. So what I'm imagining is a lot faster. Hi, Kangaroo. What I'm imagining is as this rotates, this is R times 2. This is R. If A modulus, well, if A is greater than or equal to 2 pi, A equals 2 pi, R plus equals 4, let's just say. Wait, what's going on here? oh, it's working, but that's not what I meant to do. Okay, hold on. I'm realizing, so there's, this is so silly, but there's the starting R, and then the current R. So this is the starting R. And then, I mean, I could just increase the stroke weight, but that's not actually what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know why it was jittering. And then this is, hold on. For float D equals R times 2. D is less than SR times 2. D plus plus. 0, 0. What did I miss? Cannot reference a field before it is defined. Oh. Where am I doing that? Float R. Oh. Whoops. R equals 50. Oh, no, this is the starting R. This is the current R. So I got that wrong. This is the starting R. This is the current R. This is the starting R. Now let's just see what happens here for a second. Okay. So this should be at least +1. Okay. So now every time it makes it around, the R should go up. What am I doing wrong? Oh, A equals 0. A equals 0. That's why. Go back to 0 is what I meant. Go back to 0. Oh, sorry that you can't see the code. So what am I doing wrong here? Oh, because, no fill. No, I have a no fill already. Oh, oh yeah. I went backwards. Okay, fine. Why is it so jiggly? Is it just... So what if I have it going like really fast? Is this kind of the effect that I'm looking for? And I'd be unspooling the other one. I think maybe I don't want it to spin so fast. Okay, too extreme. I mean, is this going to look like what I think when I put it underneath? Okay, so hold on. Let's do mouse X, mouse Y, and let's put the image over it. What have I done? This is kind of a very weird idea. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Push and pop. Oh, it's push and pop matrix in processing. I can't forget that. Like, this is the idea. So what's the right scale? And does this look at all, make arcs for the last roll instead? So first of all, I think it needs to be much bigger relative to the size. Like if you imagine. Oh no. I can see that it's not actually part of the tape. I don't think this is necessarily the right way to do it. Yes, increment gradually. This absolutely, the full rotation makes no sense at all, and it would look so much better. Thank you. Okay. It's that the problem is, what did that actual tape look like on the Wikipedia page? Like this. Okay. So I need to make this kind of cool circular glass thing with shapes on it. What's causing this weird little wiggle? Like, why is it doing that weird stuttery wiggle? Like, what? I wonder if if I just do stroke weight R. Oops. Oh. Still the same. I think what I want is to be very maybe I should really draw a spiral. Like, what if I did it as an actual spiral? So what if I said begin shape Oh, I'm rotating the circle. That's what's going on. Yes, yes, yes. Well, 100% I don't want to do that. Thank you. Yeah. I do like the idea of actually just like making this a sort of an actual spiral. But let's go back to not rotating the circle. What did I have? So this would be okay. So this would be spooling it. Actually, I think this should be accruing. So because it comes out of the bottom. So actually, oh right, that's why I had it minus. Spiral is good. So what if I do the following? This seems like a lot of effort. Let's go back to the circles. What did I have? I had a starting R and the current R. And then I was going to say D is at the starting R, D goes to the current R. At least the current R is +1. And then circle 0, 0, D. So let's just see this for a second. Make two circles, one gray and one black. The gray has slightly larger stroke weight, so you get a gray outline to your black curve, so more spirally. Wait, what's going on now? No fill, oh, stroke weight. Let's try 2 actually. Okay, so now R plus equals 0.01. Well, that's only going to go up by 1 every 100 frames. Yeah, okay. So it should be much faster than that, maybe. Yeah, this doesn't feel realistic at all. It has a look to it which is reasonable. It has a look to it which is not totally unreasonable, but it sort of feels off. Like that's way too much spooling for the speed that it's going. The central radius is much smaller. I agree. Let's go back to the, oh yeah, yeah, you're right. 32, that's a good number. Oh yeah, no, this looks pretty good actually now. This is starting to look good. Now the question is, what can I overlay on it? So first of all, what is that point? Let's try to approximate the spot. So like right around here is where I want it to be. So maybe that's 432, 304. Make a dark gray. Okay. So I'm not understanding the idea of adding gray. What I was thinking that I would do next is add this kind of, you mean to try to see the rings more? To see it as rings more. It should increase faster at the beginning when the radius is smaller. That is such a good point. Should be mathematically accurate. Yeah, that's why, oh no. Yeah, it should increase by the circumference is 2 pi r. So if it rotates around, hold on, let's get the gray in there. So what you're saying is like, I know, I'm like I just want to try something. Trying to understand. Oh, well, that's not really. Oh, I know. What if I did stroke weight 1, stroke weight 2, and then of course this has to come in second. Not really. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Scale it by r itself. I don't think the 2 pi matters. I was just going to scale it by r. Like, too much. Zoom into the tape part of the VHS image. You can see the tape's outline. Yeah, like this, right? I wonder if I just do like the circles. I think actually the circles could be a kind of noise or sine wave of different grays. Like, what if I just did random grays? It's too. No, that's actually not the worst from like zoomed out. That's actually pretty good. Too crowded. With stroke weight of 1, add circles at intervals of 2 to 3. I mean, it can be I don't need this to be super realistic. This is pretty good. Okay. All right, let's keep this for right now. Let's try to put the other side in. Okay? So hold on. So if this is 1, if this is 1, so let's do right side. And obviously I could darker gray. Okay. And then this is, let's try left side. And so let's just see if I can pinpoint the right. I'm going to make a guess. So hold on, let's see. Okay. So this is about 172. So 172, 304. This should be, so R, so this should be something, I'm just going to make up something, 200 minus R times 2. What would that do? Yeah, okay. So this kind of is the right idea. So what is the range? Max R equals 400. Min R equals the starting R. So in the right side, where am I? Oh, R equals constrain R between min R and max R. And just out of curiosity right now, if I say R equals map mouse X from 0 to width, let's take this out for a second. Yeah, I know, too bumpy and too in sync. I totally agree. There's a lot of flaws in this simplified idea that it would seem like such an easy thing to do is actually turning out to be much more complicated. That's certainly the way of the world. I only have 10 minutes. So what's the max? Okay, so the max R should be about whatever this is. Trial and error. This is what I like to do. Wait. Oh, 300 is like huge. Yeah, okay, one. A little bit more. Oh, too much. Popped out of the bottom there. Oh, so this, so yeah, okay. So this now should be this R. Float this R equals map R, which has a range from min R to max R down from max R to min R. How come that's not right? When R is at min, when R is at min, this R should be, I can't believe, I do left R. When R is at min, left R should be at max. Why is this not working? What did I miss? hold on. Where's let's get rid of this mouse X printing. Oh, is this constraining messing things up? I don't think so. Did I forget to have the constraint in there? I'm really losing my mind here. Okay, times 2? Oh, times 2. Thank you. Thank you, potato. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I had other suggestions here. So now I can go back, put back in the rotation. Okay, so clearly the rotating line is very weird. But I do have some semblance of spooling and unspooling, right? Like that should probably be like a whole bunch of things, like a whole bunch of spokes and more subtle. So, but what can I do to improve this in the next 5 minutes? I can't believe this is what I'm doing. This is the road I chose to travel down during this live stream. With just a few minutes left. Let me check my phone. Yes. Okay. Make a for loop of 5 little lines. Stop the roll. Well, obviously you need to stop the rolling when it reaches the end. I agree. Like I think this should be for LA equals 0. LA is less than 2 pi. LA plus equal pi divided by 4. Rotate by pi divided by 4. Okay, so now these should be like probably Am I rotating the wrong way? Really? The fact that the one circle that the tape disappears one whole section at a time is really not working. The tape reader's at the top? I thought it was at it's at the top! I have it backwards. You're absolutely right. I have it backwards. I was thinking it was at the bottom for some reason. So this one's, actually, well, this is, okay, so let's see if I take this little thing here and put it, kids, don't try this at home, duplicating the exact same code to do the same thing in 2 places. Actually, this is not terrible. This is not terrible. Rotate A divided by R. Really? That also? I mean, can I just add? I don't think the rate of rotation should scale. It's the length of the tape that's being added. Because it's a long length being added from one rotation, and then it's getting less and less and less. So I think this stays consistent. The playback is the same, should be at the same speed, I believe. The reason is it's one full rotation is a lot more tape coming in, and then towards the end it's a lot less. Hello, Programmer 171. Welcome. You have just tuned in to, if you're just joining us here on the Coding Train, I'm trying to simulate a VHS tape spooling and unspooling. So my plan was to then put this in a more so the things that I need to do are overlay this kind of like a nice little, I don't know what to call this, plexi with little holes cut out disc. So I'd like to overlay that. I don't know if I could just find an image to sort of like fake and put in there and rotate. And then I wanted to also have also it has to stop. And then while it's playing, I wanted to put a little TV and like it'll play like a Coding Train video or something. So I do have a meeting. It starts in just a few minutes. A white circle with alpha. I'm going to post this on GitHub. If anybody wants to help contribute to it, I will be accepting any and all pull requests to improve this throughout the day. Let's make a new repository. We're going to call this Genuary Day 18 VHS. It's going to be public. It's going to have a README that all of you are going to pull requests. Really nice, excellent documentation of it. The blur effect is a great idea. Let's me go and okay. So one thing I think that I should do is maybe not upload. No, I will. Well, I don't know if it'll take the large files like that. Let's just sort of see. Hold on. Let's see. I have a feeling it's going to bork at the large file, so that's fine. I don't want the Photoshop file. So let me just move that to the desktop. I was going to like put in a git ignore, but whatever. Okay, code from Twitch Tuesday. I won't be returning to this until about probably at least 4 p.m. Eastern time today. So if anybody wants to like suggest some improvements in issues or pull requests, I really will accept them, and they will get included with my post to Twitter for the January. Use the YouTube API to display it in sync with the progress of a Coding Train video. Probably makes sense for it to be a P5 version, so it could actually run in the browser. That was silly of me to start in processing, maybe, because so if you want to port it to P5, that's also welcome. But I really just wanted to try this new color palette. Okay, committing these changes. This I'm putting into the chat. And here we are. So that was today's Twitch Tuesday. Again, this is just a bit of an experiment here on the Coding Train. I was going to play some like outro music. I don't know what that would be. Let's just put this on quietly in the background. But this wraps up today's Twitch Tuesday. By the way, 1 hour I really don't think is enough for a coding live stream unless I have a really specific kind of targeted task to demonstrate in just that 1 hour. It's really got to be at least 90 minutes, I think. So eventually I'm going to come back and I want to try to ramp up, see how the Twitch thing is going. I will be restarting YouTube streams probably in February, if not sooner, as well as recording sessions for coding challenges, maybe as soon as next week. So stay tuned for all of that. Join the Discord. Hit me up on Twitter. Say hello to @thecodingtrain on Twitter and the.coding.train on Instagram. Katie Chan has taken over the social media. We're sharing people's Genuary stuff, their contributions. By the way, you don't have to contribute to me. If you want to take this code and make your own version of it and post it under your name, please go ahead and do that as well. Tag me so I can see it. All that stuff. It's 2 o'clock. I've got to go to my meeting. I will see you all next Tuesday for sure, if not before then, here on the coding train. There we go. All right, everybody. I don't even know how to stop this. I just have to hit stop streaming. Oh, raid. Is there anybody we can raid really quickly? I'm going to my stream manager. Just to see here. Stream creator dashboard, stream manager, raid channel, Sable Ralph. All right, we're raiding Sable Ralph. Everybody go head over to Sable Ralph. Did that do it? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I'm pressing raid. I think we're doing it. All right, I got to go though to my meeting.